Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode number 23 of Dangles and Dingers. I'm Josh,
And I'm Trev.
and we're here to talk some hockey and baseball. Dangles and Dingers is brought to you by Nate's Lawn Care for all your lawn care needs. You can check it. You can contact them at webnate125@gmail.com or by phone at 226-931-2971. All right, Trevor, how's your week been?
Pretty good. It's been actually pretty boring week. We did some work outside,
Yeah.
lawn care.
There you go. Yeah, check out Nate's Lawn Care.
Yeah.
Down there.
And that's pretty much it. How was your week?
Nothing exciting really too much. I mean, sports world obviously is really exciting, but I mean, personally, nothing really. Aside from the fact today that I was kind of just I was making a YouTube video because I got a YouTube channel that I started like way before COVID, and I like haven't done any videos on it in like almost a year. So go
What's
check
that
that
one?
out. Josh Talks Hockey. You should go check that out if you would like. If you want to talk some more hockey. I'm gonna do some mostly talk hockey, but there's also gonna be some career sims there too, Working on Austin Matthews career sim right now. So you know. Anyways, what?
Sorry, I just subscribed.
Yes. Another subscriber. I think we're at 20
Now
subs now.
you're at 20 sub
Yeah,
milestone.
let's go. I better be getting that plaque like right away from YouTube. They better be sending that my way immediately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Diamond play button.
Exactly, right? So yeah. Oh, there was one interesting thing today is that I had a history test to write, and it said that they were going to take it down at 2:55 even if you were in the test and you had 15 minutes to do it. And I remembered about it at 2:39, so I was real close to almost losing that, but we're all good. I think we did pretty well, so it's all good. Anyways, I got something to start off with, unless you got something that you want to start off with.
I got nothing. You start off with that.
All right.
Whatever you gotta.
This is totally random, but I think Drake is training his 3-year-old kid to be in the NBA. I don't know what that's about. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna have the height. Like Drake isn't that tall, I don't think. Like, I don't want to say that, and then he's like actually like tall, but like, I don't know what that's all about.
How old is he again?
His kid?
Yeah.
He's 3.
He'll have some good potential. I'm sure the scouts will be on him in a couple of months for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I think he could have the potential to be better than Michael Jordan.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. like definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was worth mentioning. In hindsight, probably not, but whatever. Anyways, we'll start off with the IHF U18 tournament. We got semifinal matchups going as we speak right now. Maybe we'll have a live score update right now with the Canada game. They're playing the Swedes as we speak. Still, it's 2-1 Canada as in the second period. Canada has goals from Connor Bedard and Chase Stillman. Sweden has a goal from Isaac Rosen. So, Canada plays Sweden right now. Finland and Russia also play later today. A standout player for Russia so far has been Matvei Michkov. We talked about him like a few episodes, I say quite a few episodes back, actually, probably. He's the projected second overall pick in 2023, and he's dominated. 9 goals in 4 games in the round robin. Just incredible stuff from Michkov. He's been probably the MVP of the tournament, I would say. Trevor,
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's lighting up the league.
Yeah.
He definitely is. Like to do that well at the beginning of the tournament, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You only get a handful of players that did that. We saw that in the other tournament that happened. How long ago was that? Like January?
Yeah, January, December.
Like you only get a handful of players. He's like that one player that stands out in that handful. He's crazy good right now, and if he keeps that up, yes, he probably will get the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah. And I think that if Shane Wright wasn't hurt for those 2 games, he might just be there too. Shane Wright has a goal in every game he's played in. And he's just been dominating too. I know he missed 2 games in the round robin, but he's been dominating as well. Projected first overall pick in 2022. So all these players, 1 or 2 drafts out, but they're dominating. And another player that's dominating, Fabian Lysell from Sweden. He's a 2021 eligible player, projected top 10 pick. He is a phenomenal player. If you see the highlights from him, he's just going through every player on the opposing team. And he's dominating. He's been by far Sweden's best player and one of the best players in the tournament. Trevor, I don't know what you've seen of him, and if you have seen anything, like what are your thoughts on how he's been playing?
I haven't seen anything, but again, just what I said. She's doing great.
Yeah.
Casual me, no, like this tournament, yeah, it's U18s, so you get to, and he's really shown his potential to, I guess, further scouts.
Yeah.
I think he also could be, as high as.
Yeah.
I'm having a brain fart. Who did we just talk about?
Oh man. All right. Well, I'm guessing you don't have anything else on that front.
I'm good. My headphones just said connected. They're already connected.
They are connected. Yeah, I'm hearing everything. You're good.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard everything. Yeah, you're good. You're good. They're just letting you know. They're just letting you know they're still connected.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we got quite a few teams that clinched today. So far, quite a few teams that have been eliminated. The Toronto Maple Leafs, Pittsburgh Penguins, Washington Capitals, Boston Bruins, and Edmonton Oilers have all clinched playoff spots. The Anaheim Ducks, Ottawa Senators, New York Rangers, Chicago Blackhawks, and San Jose Sharks have all been eliminated. Tonight, as action gets going, the Blues, Predators, and Jets can all lock up spots tonight, which would eliminate the Ducks, Coyotes, Stars. Yeah, it would eliminate the Ducks, Coyotes, and Stars. And then, honestly, even though mathematically Montreal does not clinch tonight, I would say they're basically in as well. I don't think there's any more races really with like a week and a half to go. There isn't really any competition for any of the spots. So hopefully all of the playoffs can get started sort of on time. Like the Canadian division can be lined up with all the other divisions. But we'll have to see. Anyways, we will get into the standings here. Obviously, Trevor, did you want to say something or no?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. Here, no stats. So here we go. We got the chase for 100. Connor McDavid, 93 points. I believe he has 5 games remaining. So that's something to watch out for sure. Leon Draisaitl in second with 75 points. Nathan McKinnon is in third with 65 points. And then Mitch Marner and Patrick Kane are tied in fourth with 64 points. When it comes to goals, Austin Matthews, 39 goals, leads the league. Connor McDavid in second with 31 goals. In third, you have Mikko Rantanen with 29. And then tied for fourth, you have Alex DeBrincat and Tyler Toffoli with 28. So, I mean, very some very good numbers there for Matthews and McDavid, those guys that are leading those respective stats. In the North, you got the Leafs and the Oilers, as we said, have already clinched playoff spots. They're 1 and 2 respectively. The Jets are third, Canadians fourth. In the East, you got the Penguins in first, the Capitals second, Bruins third, Islanders fourth. In the West, you got the Golden Knights in first, the Avalanche in second, the Wild in third, and the Blues in fourth. And then in the Central, you got the Hurricanes in first, Panthers second, Lightning third, and Predators fourth. I saw this stat today that apparently there's a 98% chance the Panthers and the Lightning will play in the first round. So that'll definitely be interesting, to say the least, to see those teams play. They've never played each other in the playoffs before. So that would be very interesting to see. So, I mean, Trevor, are there any teams or players you want to talk about in specific?
So, this is
not including the Pro Insider Report.
Okay. No,
Trevor's got a jam-packed Pro Insider Report for you, though.
I do. I think, well, this will be a very I think argumentative on my side for this Pro Insider Report. Anyways.
Okay.
I got really no teams to talk about, but the thing I find really weird with the whole like clinching.
Pardon?
Oh wait, no, that actually doesn't happen. I don't know why I was thinking that. I still think that Calgary. Oh wait, no, I think
they can't. They can be eliminated tonight. I'm pretty sure. Calgary.
Yeah. So I think the only way for Montreal to keep a spot is if they don't lose like a lot of games.
Yeah, no, Montreal will make it. Like literally for Montreal to not make it, they'd have to like lose all the rest of their games, and Vancouver would have to win all the rest of their games. Yeah. So realistically, I don't really see that happening. But I guess you never know. But I mean, if Cole Caulfield keeps scoring overtime winners, they're not going to be losing any games. So
that's true.
I guess we can get into that. Cole Caulfield, he has 2 goals in his NHL career, both back-to-back overtime winners. I mean, incredible stuff. I would say the first one was a beautiful dish by Petrie. Trevor, are you okay?
Dude, the connected thing's scaring me, bro. So if anyone at home can hear that, I am so sorry because it's scaring the crap out of me.
No, I don't hear it, but I was like, what is happening over there? But yeah, so Cole Caulfield, beautiful dish by Petrie on the first one, beautiful move. When it came to the second one against the Leafs, it was a beautifully placed shot. I picked up Jack Campbell on my fantasy team, so I wasn't very thrilled, but I was still happy because I like Montreal a lot more than Toronto. So
there was there's a little quick I guess fantasy story.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad and our family in Ottawa are obviously Senators fans. Yeah. And my dad and the other one person from that family is Leafs fans. Yeah. So he did fantasy, my dad didn't. Anyways, Leafs won that last night. They were the only two out of like the 15 people in that room.
Yeah.
They were the only 2 Leafs fans. Leafs like blew them out. And I forget who, but it's like someone got a hat trick that game.
Yeah.
And that was like their fantasy player. So they were kind of like, and they were in the same household. So their dad was just giving them crap after that. It was funny. Anyways, keep talking.
Yeah. So Cole Caulfield, the future's looking bright. I mean, phenomenal stuff from Cole Caulfield. And Cole Caulfield, it's not the only American rookie dominating here. Spencer Knight, he's 4-0 in his first 4 NHL games with the Florida Panthers. He's been playing really well. I mean, he might be coming in. He might be getting into that regular rotation that Chris Drieger's out right now. There's a I think there's a bonus in his contract that if he wins playoff MVP, he gets some extra money. So I don't know if they plan on him playing in the playoffs or what's happening there. So we'll
Playoff
have
MVP.
yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if the Panthers can go all the way. We'll have to see if Spencer Knight will get his bonus. Anyways, one more player I want to talk about, Michael Hauser of the Buffalo Sabres. Incredible story for him. He was born with bilateral club feet, which I had to look that up. Apparently, it's when your feet face inward and downward at birth. So, I mean, incredible how he's even like become an athlete in general, let alone play in the NHL. I'm thrown off as to what Trevor's doing, but anyways.
Sorry, I'm looking at my thing. You froze for like half of that, so that might have just been my fault. You froze for half of that, so.
Oh, I saw you freeze too, but
so that's probably on my part, yeah.
Yeah, and so Hauser, I mean, he bounced around the minors for quite a bit. He went undrafted, but people don't realize that he won OHL MVP in 2012. Like he still had a pretty good junior career. It blows my mind that he went undrafted after winning OHL MVP. But I mean, I don't know what was happening there. I guess I might have seen something. He's only making his NHL debut at 28, but he's 2-0, 940 save percentage in those 2 games. So he's looking real good. Trevor, what are your thoughts on Hauser's start so far?
That's crazy. Like I'm surprised they didn't like pick him up in the draft after he won MVP, and for a goalie too.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that, but like it is like for his first 2 games,
Yeah.
to have that save percentage.
Yeah.
That's really good for a goaltender.
Yeah, it is.
And if he keeps that up, I think he could. I guess you have like really good potential in the NHL.
For sure. And yeah, there's I really like what I'm seeing from him. I've watched both games, and if you want to hear more, you can go check out the video I made today on my YouTube channel, Josh Talks Hockey. It'll be in the description or wherever. It's part of the link tree, so go check that out. Anyways, Avangard Omsk, Trevor, I know they're your favorite team. They win the Gagarin Cup as being champions of the Russian League, the KHL. Nail Yakupov was on that team, and he is a champion.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah.
Connor
I know who that is.
Do you actually? You do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Connor McDavid has not won a championship, so I think we know where we're kind of at right now. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So
everyone on YouTube's gonna see what I just did. Josh looked away. It wasn't anything bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing that will get us. Okay, keep going.
What? No.
Whatever you're talking. I did this.
Oh, you did this? What does this mean?
Yeah. No championship.
Oh.
Let's go. Favorite team in the Russian League.
Yeah.
I know that one. All right. Yeah.
So the Blue Jackets, they signed Igor Chinnikov, who was also on that team. He was their 21st overall pick in the 2020 draft. And also from that team, Ilya Kovalchuk is coming back to the NHL for the second time, or the third time, or I don't even know how many times he's come back now. But he's coming back again. Yeah. Ilya Kovalchuk's coming back. He has some teams interested. And I think he'll get a contract for sure. Trevor, I don't know if you have any thoughts on that.
Yeah, been back to the NHL twice. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
I mean, like, good for him, I guess.
Yeah.
He's coming back. He's had a pretty good career so far in the NHL, I guess, and in his not just NHL, but
In the Russian
I
league.
guess
Yeah.
in the Russian league too. Yeah. So I think that he can perform.
Yep.
When he comes back. He is a very good player, and I think he's almost on his 1,000th game, so he'll probably if he stays in the NHL for long enough, he'll probably get that.
Yeah. We also have a retirement. Ryan Miller has retired. Ryan Miller, he won the Vezina Trophy in 2010. He's the all-time winningest goaltender when it comes to American goaltenders. He represented Canada. I mean, not Canada, the U.S. at the Olympics in 2010 and possibly 2014. No, just 2010. I think. Yeah, no, he was on the 2014 team as well. So, I mean, Ryan Miller, a great career for him. He was very good. I mean, in his career, he has okay, I was reading the wrong number. Good. 391 wins for 289 losses and 87 ties / overtime losses. He has a 914 save percentage, 263 goals against average, 44 shutouts. I think Ryan Miller had a very good career. Now, when it comes to Hall of Famer, I don't know. I think it's borderline. Like, I think it's 50-50, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was a very good goaltender. Like, he's a top 5 goaltender when he was in the NHL, like, for the most part in his prime. And I think that he could get in. I would give the slight edge to him being in, but I know there are people that don't. So, Trevor, I want to hear your take on it.
I think he could be nominated. They're nominated.
Like, he'll be close. I mean, he'll be close.
I think I don't think he'll be close. I don't think he'll make this year's Hall of Fame, but
no, yeah, he won't
for sure.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah, he has had a great season. And does he have a gold medal in his belt?
No, he's a silver medal.
Silver medal?
Yeah.
Well,
still good.
In the Olympics.
I was gonna say it's more Olympic medals than we have, so I guess.
Exactly. So
I guess it's okay.
If you if you put it that way, yeah, that's for sure. Way better than us.
The Seattle Kraken are officially open for business. The Kraken, they paid their last payment to the NHL. They're paid all their money, so they can make trades. They can sign players. They obviously won't be making too many trades due to the fact that they can only trade picks right now because they have no players. But they can sign players. So I'm sure they'll be naming a coach very soon. It'll be interesting to see. We got the expansion draft. That'll be July 21st, I believe. So looking forward to that. And yeah, so the Kraken, they're open for business. Isn't really much to say. It'll be interesting to see how good they'll be in 2022. Just based on the fact, like, Vegas was pretty good. But we'll see if teams will make the same mistakes they did, I guess. Like, for when Vegas came in, I mean, they got some pretty good players and some steals that went under the radar for sure. Like, picking up Shea Theodore was huge for the Golden Knights. He's a Norris Trophy candidate now, and that's huge. Trevor, do you have anything to say about that or no?
We're still talking. Oh, yeah. Well, at least they're in the NHL now. I know a couple people. When Vegas joined, they went full Vegas because new team. But it's good that they paid their last payment. And judging on like the free agents, and unless they sign them back, obviously,
Yeah.
that will be free agents by the end of the season. Right now,
Yeah.
I think, and they don't uh, save them. That's not the proper word for it.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
that they could have a pretty good team for their first year. Uh, so, but yeah, they can only sign, I guess, trade picks. But hopefully, if they do that, they get some players.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I would like to let you know we're monitoring the OHL draft lottery. Takes place at 7 o'clock tonight. So, or
Well, that's a bit. Oh gosh, okay.
as the
I might have
as
to move somewhere else.
as the YouTube says here, the lottery will begin in 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, it's
So
on YouTube.
yeah, it's on the OHL YouTube channel. So you can go check that out. I guess obviously by the time people are listening to this, it'll be not there. But I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm not actually sure who's supposed to go first overall for that draft. I haven't seen any definitive like players, like any definitive like mock drafts or anything like that. I know Colby Barlow is a guy who has been in that conversation for a while. So that's the guy I would say that he's the guy right now. But if I'm being honest, I'm not too sure. I've also seen Luke McNamara also in that conversation. But I guess we'll see next month when the draft actually takes place. But yeah. Anyways, as we said last time we talked about the women's worlds, that they are going to get get the tournament going again, and it will happen August 20th to 31st of 2021 in Canada. I heard some rumblings about Alberta. I'm not completely sure about location, but yeah, the women's worlds will happen. I think that they're very deserving of that tournament to happen. I don't think it should have been canceled in the first place, but Trevor, what are your thoughts on them rescheduling and getting things
I
going?
think I think that's great. Good thing they rescheduled it. You said it might be in Canada. Well, it is in Canada, just don't know where yet.
Yeah.
I just think it's great. Like, sister's in the other room. I'm gonna make her watch it, but she's probably gonna want to watch it. Because like this tournament, even for like, I would probably end up watching it.
Yeah.
It's just like the NHL. It's the World Cup for the NHL. That's what it is, but for women's.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is kind of like their big tournament, I would think.
Yeah.
So this is like, I think this is great for them, and just to actually have a tournament this year.
Yeah, I think it's huge for the women to have their tournament back. I mean, they already got it canceled once. I don't think they definitely don't deserve to be canceled twice. So like they got the men's one going this year, the U18s are going, the World Juniors are going. So it's time the women's worlds gets going too. So I think it's great for women's hockey, and like if you want to grow the game, for women's, like if you want to grow women's hockey, you got to have them playing, right? There's no other way to go about that. So I mean, eventually, I know we'll get to a point where they're getting paid weekly. It may go slower than people would like, but we're gonna get there, and I you just hope like that these tournaments can really help build and grow the game. Just throughout the world.
Sorry, I just gotta add something real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Two people disliked this live video of the OHL draft.
Oh.
Why?
They're just salty.
Keep going.
They're
just mad that
they're salty. They're salty.
For some reason. Yeah. All right.
They're probably like, I don't know, like WHL or QMJHL people or something. I don't know. Maybe they're Americans, I'm sure. Uh, no offense to Americans. Some of you are good. So another signing that I think went very under the radar that could be a huge signing is the Edmonton Oilers. They signed Ilya Konovalov. He's a goaltender from the KHL. They drafted him in the 3rd round in 2017. But if you look at his comparisons to Igor Shesterkin, who's a goaltender for the New York Rangers, their stats are very similar. And I mean, Konovalov, like this season in the KHL, if you look, he's got a 2.29 goals against average, 923 save percentage. He was 9-7-2. I mean, his numbers look really good. And like it goes back to like 1920, he wasn't horrible. 245, 912 save percentage. That's good for shutouts. The year before that, 189 goals against average, 930 save percentage, 10 shutouts, 25, 15, and 1. So he's a really good player. And I think that it could be a really good signing for the Oilers. Obviously won't come in until next season. But I think it's huge. Trevor, what are your thoughts?
I think this is a big trade. Sorry, signing. Is it signing, right? I don't know why I said trade. Okay. I think this is a good trade. Why did I just say that?
What?
I said.
Oh, trade. You said trade again. Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry. I think this is a good signing. Yeah, I just feel so stupid after making sure I'm correct. I said, okay.
It's all right, Trevor. Happens to the best of us.
And quick thing also, go check out the Owing 60 podcast. I guess Colin, they're Colin in the chat here. They will probably go over this whole.
Pardon?
I guess I said go check out the Owing 60 podcast.
Yep.
They'll probably do this whole set up this whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. I believe they have
probably better than me will. But
I believe they have an episode dropping tomorrow. So maybe that'll give some insight on if you're looking to see who's going first overall. Maybe they'll have that for you. But we'll be very interested. We're gonna stay tuned here. We'll keep you updated. I mean, obviously most people may not be able to catch it, so maybe this will be the first time they'll hear about it. But all 20 teams have equal chance at receiving the first overall pick. So it could be very interesting. It could go to a team that finished lower down, like the Greyhounds, or I think the Frontenacs are an 8 seed. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember who was last in those conferences. Or it could go to a team like the London Knights or the Ottawa 67s, who were atop of those conferences, and they could just get even more talent. But I think when they come back, the teams are going to look so different having a year off. So anyways, a check-in on Jaromir Jagr. He is 49 years old, and he's still playing professional hockey. Like, I don't even understand.
Still playing?
Yes.
Like in the NHL?
No, he's playing in the.
Okay.
He's playing in the Czech league for the team that he owns. So, I mean, Jaromir Jagr. I don't know what his numbers were this past season. Oh, I don't see them here, but I mean, in his NHL career, he played 1,733 games, 1,921 points. And he's still going, 49 years old. He's playing another year. He said he's coming back for next season. So, I think he's just going to play until like literally he has you cannot physically play anymore. So yeah, that's just a quick check in on that. And I don't know if you have any thoughts on that at all, or
I can't believe this guy's still playing. Like,
I know.
he had his own peanut butter line in like 1990. So,
Oh my gosh, what a
and
guy!
I good for him for keep like still playing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily say he's still lighting it up,
yeah,
but he's still having good seasons and still play professional hockey.
yeah,
Um, it's great for him, and playing for the team that he owns is
yeah. Oh, here we
I
are.
mean, it's not normal. Yep, we're starting. Yep.
We're starting this. We're gonna keep tabs on it here. We're gonna keep tabs. Realistically, we probably should have not recorded while this is going on, but you know, hindsight. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. We'll keep covering some things. Thomas Greiss will not be invited to join the German national team at the World Championships or possibly at any tournament in the future. Grice is he has he was liking some very pro-Trump tweets that people were not liking. Tweets relating Hillary Clinton to Adolf Hitler. So that's really as far as we need to go. There isn't really there isn't really not tweets, they're Instagram posts, but still same thing. That's about covers it. So yeah, that happened. Evgeny Kuznetsov and Ilya Samsonov were held out of games in the last couple days for disciplinary reasons. We still do not know what those disciplinary reasons are. So yeah, the yeah, it'll be interesting to see. The Barrie Colts just received the 19th pick in the draft lottery. I'm not sure why. I didn't really look, but why did they not draw for the 20th pick? Did they say anything
I,
about it, or
I don't know. I have it on mute
I
because
did
I
I
don't
did too.
know.
I did too. Yeah, I have it on mute.
I have absolute no idea, but
Maybe there's like something like whoever won the last. I'll look and see at the teams they have on the side because there's only 19 logos. Is it something like if the was it like the defending champions or something aren't there? Who are the defending? Oh, Sault Ste. Marie, 18th. Okay. Um, yeah.
oh, that's
Uh,
weird. Like the one has the lottery logo on it.
what? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I was
Yeah.
confused. Yeah. Who won the OHL title in 2019? Was it Guelph? Yeah, I think it was Guelph. Yeah, it
Is
had to have been
Guelph in
Guelph.
there?
Yeah, because that was when Guelph had Nick Suzuki and Ryan Merkley still on their team, I think. And who else they have on that team? They had Isaac Ratcliffe on that team. Um, I don't remember. There's more players. There's more good players too. But yeah, I'm not actually sure who isn't featured there. I'm sure someone will know when we're going on, but uh maybe
Well,
which
Guelph's on there, dude. Guelph's
what?
on there.
Yeah, I know. That's
Guelph's on
what
there.
I was seeing.
Then
Oh,
why did?
Kitchener. It's interesting. We'll have to
Yeah.
see. Apparently, as Elliot Friedman just tweeted, there was a line brawl off the top at the very first face-off between Washington and the Rangers. Obviously, we'll get to that in like very soon. Um, Frederick Anderson probably will not be returning to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Anderson has been injured most of the year, hasn't played that great recently. And yeah, it's looking like they are. He will not be coming back unless he has a spectacular playoff performance, like a playoff run that they get a couple rounds deep. He's phenomenal, stands on his head. If that does not happen, he will not be coming back. So interesting to see that. Oh, London gets the 16th pick.
Oh.
So
I was gonna say, I'm sorry that they're like so Mississauga said in there, we're still in this. I would have laughed so hard if they just got it.
yeah.
Keep going.
So yeah, Frederick Anderson not coming back. I mean, it's not that surprising now. Jack Campbell, they already said would be one of their goaltenders. They're not sure who the backup's going to be next year, or if Jack Campbell will be the backup and they bring in a starting goalie. Yeah, Trevor, what are your thoughts on Anderson very likely not coming back to the Toronto Maple Leafs?
I think they just gave him a little bit of a hard time. He got injured, which does suck. But you know, like goalies go through slumps, and you gotta accept that fact. No one's perfect, and I think they got to give him a shot in the playoffs or soon,
Yeah.
just to see like how he is. He is injured right now, but
Yeah, he is. But I agree with you. Like, I think he should get a chance in the playoffs. But if they're gonna go with Campbell and Campbell's gonna, if he's hot, then I don't see the point in taking Campbell out.
that is true. Yeah.
Like, I think they'll give Anderson a chance before the regular season is over if he's ready. And if he doesn't prove himself there, I think Campbell probably goes almost the entire playoff run, whether that's one round, whether that's 4 rounds. We'll have to see. Yeah, it'll be interesting here. I want to figure out exactly who is not in this draft lottery here. The Niagara Ice Dogs, I don't think are there. I think it's the Ice Dogs that aren't there. I don't know why that is, if I'm being totally honest. I'm sure that might be answered for us. Maybe we'll have to ask Colin Ward and Reese Dumaney, the hosts of the 0-60 podcast, see why Niagara is not there. But yeah, the Leafs not bring back Anderson. We'll see what their goaltending shakes down to. Milan Lucic has waived his no movement clause so that he can go. He will be available to be picked in the Seattle expansion draft. I mean, nothing really much. Like, I think they might make a trade there for him to go for Lucic to get picked up by Seattle. So that'll be it'll be interesting to see if that happens. Evander Kane is being sued again. Surprise.
Again?
Or not again. I guess he's just adding more suits. He's still being sued by all the other people. He's getting sued for $15 million by a money lender that I guess he's not paying it back. That's just the way it is. So yeah, not paying it back. And I mean I don't say. I don't know. Trevor, what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
I don't know. Yeah, you gotta pay your stuff, but like this guy, he got himself into a hole. Like I don't know if he's gonna,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this is not. It's not good.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, okay. I have an answer now. The Niagara Ice Dogs, they had a player recruitment violation, so they will not have a first round pick.
Oh,
so there's our answer. There's our answer. So Niagara Ice Dogs will not have a first round pick. Very interesting to see. But we'll keep going as we as the picks keep coming in. A couple more things here. Rob Gronkowski, I guess, may just be the next goaltender for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's out there at practice. Stamkos and Killorn were shooting on him. Maybe he'll get some time in the net. I'm kidding, obviously. He was just there for some fun, be it practice, but it was very interesting to see that happen. Yeah, that's all I got for that.
Yep.
The Utica Comets They are Vancouver's AHL affiliate. They will be moving to Abbotsford, British Columbia. A nice move for a very beneficial move for the Canucks. Obviously, having your AHL team right in your own province instead of having it across the continent in New York State is probably more beneficial for when you're trying to call up players. So, I mean, I think it's a great move for Vancouver. I don't know what your thoughts are, Trevor.
Yeah, it is good. Will they be changing their name?
Pardon?
Will they be changing their name?
Maybe they'll just be the Abbotsford Comets. I don't know. I'm not sure.
That would be yeah, it's kind of weird how their team was cross continent, and if they do need a player,
Yeah.
I think that is going to be nice to have like that team close to where you're playing.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot. It's definitely more beneficial to have that team right there where where you can just call someone up and they can be there almost on the same day, really, if you need them to be.
Oh man, we got tractor commercial.
It's Kubota's a sponsor. Kubota's a sponsor. Okay, come on. We knew that was gonna happen. It was kind of like it was very all of a sudden just like, oh, here's some tractors. Anyways, the last thing, this came down today. The New York Rangers fired President John Davidson and General Manager Jeff Gordon. It's very interesting. Didn't see that coming. Owner James Dolan. He obviously, I think he was disappointed. He thought the Rangers underachieved. Personally, I didn't think they underachieved. I just think they're still developing, I think. But he obviously does not feel the same way as me, and he owns the team, so he would know. So yeah, I guess what am I trying to say? Yeah, so Chris Drury has become the president of the New York Rangers and general manager. He's going to be in the driver's seat going forward. I think the Rangers have a great future. Adam Fox, like he looks like he could win the Norris this year. Like Artemi Panarin is a big player for them. Mika Zibanejad, Alexi Lafreniere, Capo Caco. I mean, they got Igor Shesterkin in net. Their team looks so good, and their prospect pool is very good too. I mean, they're gonna be a big threat, even starting as early as next season. And they'll also have a lottery pick this year, so you never know what could happen with that too. Trevor, what are your thoughts on the Rangers going forward after these moves?
I think this could be a good move.
Yeah.
So I really got. I'm mad because Mississauga just got that. I'm sorry, Mississauga is my favorite team. In the OHL.
Oh, but, I see.
Man,
mine's London, so I'm not too not too.
They won the division, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I think the Rangers they will be very good going forward, and these could work out. This may not. I don't know. We'll have to see.
For sure.
It's time for the Pro Insider Report, Trevor. I feel like you got a packed Pro Insider Report this week. So
okay, so a little hint nudge into what I'm going to talk about. Have you, Josh? You saw the Tom Wilson hit, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
What do you think about it?
I think that he probably should have got more than a $5,000 fine. I think he should have been suspended probably.
Definitely. Yes, he did not get suspended.
Yeah, definitely after Shane Gostisbehere got suspended 2 games for a cross check in the back today. So that I didn't even really think that was bad. I honestly don't think that play was suspendable. I could be.
That should have been maybe a 5-minute.
Minority. But yeah. When it comes to the Wilson, I think definitely suspendable. I'm getting a tweet now. 6 fights in the first 4 minutes of the Rangers Capitals game that is going on right now.
So, what did they say to make them so mad?
Yeah. So that's very interesting to see. Maybe I'll have to check that out afterwards. I mean, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to tune in after.
I'll watch that. I'll probably watch that.
We'll have to tune in after to see. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, as we're talking about this, someone in the chat says Tom Wilson gotten rocked yet. So
Yeah,
I guess that kind of changes up the inside report. He should have got a suspension at least a week.
yeah, for sure.
But
I was just thinking, we're getting down to the wire. Kingston still hasn't got their name called. Shane Wright could have, if we could see a 17-year-old Shane Wright and whoever, if Kingston gets that first overall pick, they could have a real nice team next year. They could be real good.
And
or at least have a real good duo there.
Yeah.
Anyways, Trevor, yeah, it was very interesting to see the Rangers. They came out with a statement saying that they think that director of player safety George Parros should step down. I was like, whoa, you're taking this to another level now. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the whole thing?
That's a bit crazy. Yeah. He's kind of in a big I guess position.
Yeah, for sure.
And for him just to step down. Is there any reason why yet?
No, they think he should step down. No, they're like saying they think he should step down because they don't like the calls he makes.
Oh.
Yeah, because he seems to sometimes he's not always. A lot of people don't agree with the calls he makes. So, it's interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Yeah. Do you have anything else on that or no?
They just
Oh, Kingston gets the 5th pick. Kingston gets pick number 5. Oh man, now we're looking Sudbury. Could we get someone to play alongside maybe Chase Stillman and Landon McCallum next year? Maybe we'll see a little bit of that action.
Nudge, nudge. And
exactly.
Why we brought up Landon McCallum's a local here, so
yeah, Landon McCallum.
He's our guy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're cheering for him. Maybe I'll have to get on the pod. Who knows? But yeah. Sorry. If you're listening to the if you're watching on YouTube, you're kind of probably confused as what I'm doing right now. I'm just plugging in my computer. It's getting low. Oh yeah, I forgot the Frontenac drafted Paul Ludwinski. Lewinsky, last year. So that's, oh man, Sudbury is still alive. Here we go. Anyways, yeah. So craziness happening between the Capitals and Rangers. I'm sure we'll talk about them next week after what's happening right now. So yeah. You want to get into some baseball?
Getting baseball.
Actually, first we need to address just something that we're not going to talk a whole lot about, but we do need to address it because it is very big. Jake Virtanen and Roberto Alomar have both been are both under allegations of sexual misconduct. We're not really going to speak much on that because, like, as much as we think we know a lot, we're still teenagers and we don't really have enough experience to speak on that. Like, we're not mature enough to really speak on those type of things at the moment. And really even people that are like older, that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, they don't even feel comfortable speaking on it either. So we're not going to. We just need to outline that Virtanen, he's taken a leave of absence from the Canucks. Roberto Alomar, he's stepped down from the Hall of Fame committee. The Blue Jays have taken his name from the level of excellence and have unretired his numbers. So Very serious stuff happening here. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. Just to not worry about it as much. But some things we're gonna talk about here. Just some baseball things on go. Matt Olson, he has a black eye, and it is the nastiest black eye I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't even know, like, oh, Sudbury got one. Sudbury got one. Here we go. Here we go. Wolves are taking Mem Cup 2022. No doubt about it
And
here.
one quick thing in the chat, Mississauga is mad. Did you see what they just said?
No, I didn't see it all.
Scroll up.
Oh, rigged? Are they the ones saying rigged?
They're mad, sorry. No, well, kind of. And they're also saying, haters, your mom is at my house right now. Free tickets next year. I feel like that's a kid. Let's not talk about that, right? Okay, so what were you talking about?
Matt Olson, the black eye he has is
Oh yeah.
Yikes. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's the worst black eye I've ever seen. Like, I don't know. It's just man.
Baseball player.
Anyways, yeah, it's kind of gross, not gonna lie. But yeah, Matt Olson, black eye. It's not very nice. Not very nice at all. So yeah.
It doesn't show a picture of it. That's probably how bad it is. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not very nice. Another thing here, the MLB Power Rankings. I cannot with MLB Power Rankings. Whatever Power Rankings they put out, like, I'm not even mad that they don't have the Jays in the top 10, but the fact that they have the New York Yankees in seventh, and at the time of publishing, they are 14-14 and third in the AL East, and they are definitely not the seventh best team in baseball. There's no shot they are at this moment. No, the Yankees.
Oh, the Yankees. Yeah, they are not even close.
No. I mean, all respect. Yeah. All due respect to the Yankees. Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they won last night. But, I mean, I cannot. Like, you can't just have the Yankees in the power rank top 10 of the power rankings every week just because you feel like having the Yankees in the top 10 power rankings. It's not the way it goes. I don't think the Blue Jays should be there either. I don't right now. Like, maybe 10th. No, they're not. They're not.
Okay.
I'm just clarifying that I'm not saying this because I think the Blue Jays should be there. Yeah, it's I don't know. I can't. No. Anyways, we'll move on. The New York Yankees New York Mets have been struggling. Francisco Lindor has not got off to a good start. It's Mets fans are booing. That's what they do.
I'm booing because I'm about to lose a bet.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, so Trevor, how are your thoughts on the Mets start? Like, what are you thinking about that? Do you think you're gonna get any money off this? Or...
The wild card so far, because I swear they're not even the wild card yet.
No, they're not. They're not there.
They're not even close. Okay, so Josh, looks like so far you'll be getting $5.
Wasn't it $10? No, it's 10. I said if
it's
one
10,
team,
it's 10. So if they both make the playoffs, but one team goes further, it's 10.
No, it was 5. It was 5 for that. It was 5 for that.
Oh, it was 5?
Yeah, I said that if one team makes and one team misses, then the person whose team loses got to pay 10. So you might be paying 10, buddy. It's gonna be rough. Gotta pay up 20 if the Padres win it all. You never know. We could see some Fernando Tatis win it all, you know? We'll have to see. Byron Buxton and Ronald Acuna Jr. they win Players of the Month. So good on them. Byron Buxton and Ronald Acuna Jr. I mean, Ronald Acuna Jr. is probably leader in for the MVP right now in the National League, and Byron Buxton is a top 5 candidate in the American League. And so I did not realize that. I guess I haven't been that really involved in base, like in teams other than the Blue Jays, since until like 2 or 3 years ago. So I did not realize that Byron Buxton was drafted 2nd overall and was like has so much all this expectation and was not achieving, and now he's finally arrived. So that's big for the Twins to get him here and to be arrived, and hopefully he can just stay healthy. Trevor, did you see the Anthony Rizzo pitching earlier in the week?
No.
Yeah, he was pitching and he struck out Freddie. He struck out Freddie Freeman.
He struck out Freddie Freeman?
Yeah, he did. I thought that was great. He struck out Freddie Freeman. They were just laughing about it. There was no hard feelings there, obviously, but I mean, it was great. It was great to watch. So Anthony Rizzo has a major league strikeout against Freddie Freeman, the reigning NL MVP. So good stuff there. Trevor, what are your thoughts on that?
Congrats, man. Holy crap. That's good for him. To strike out a batter like that, and for him not even being a pitcher. That's a good thing. That's like Marcus Stroman hitting a home run. I don't know if you remember that from like 3 years ago. That just like never happened.
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
Well, yeah, exactly, right? It's great to see stuff like that happening. Obviously, it didn't end so well for the Cubs as they lost the game by a lot of runs. But, Freddie Freeman was 4 for 4 on the day, too. That was the only time he didn't get a hit in that game, was when Anthony Rizzo struck him out. So
that just means he's like the best pitcher on their team, though.
Oh yeah, exactly, right? They should play him more often. He'd become the Shohei Ohtani for the Cubs. Yeah. So Shane Bieber, he broke a record. He broke a record for most consecutive games with at least 8 strikeouts. At 18 games with at least 8 strikeouts. It was previously held by Randy Johnson. Shane Bieber gets that record now. On the year so far, he's 3-2 with a 2.76 ERA. He's got 68 strikeouts, which leads the entire major leagues right now. So you love to see it from Shane Bieber. As we said in a couple episodes ago, his nickname is Not Justin. So
Not Justin.
Remember that. Shane Bieber has just been phenomenal. He's in that AL Cy Young race again. He won it last year. He's very much in it again this year. Trevor, what are your thoughts on Shane Bieber's season so far?
So 8 strikeouts is pretty good. And then 18 consecutive games.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Has he broke that yet?
Yeah, like he broke the record. Like he holds it.
Has he lost his streak?
Oh, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I didn't look. I don't know if he's pitched since he broke it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
hopefully he does it and he keeps it going, because that's crazy. And I think, he is in content so far with that with that Cy Young.
For sure. I think it's he's been having a great season. I think right now he's probably the front runner for the AL Cy Young. He's close. Steven Matz is there too, obviously, but such a funny guy. By far
best pitcher in the AL.
Such a funny guy, man. So I wrote this. I wrote Corey Kluber gets 100th career win. It autocorrected to Corey All Uber gets 100th career win.
Corey All Uber.
Corey All Uber. So, yep, Corey All Uber gets his 100th career win. Maybe that'll just be the title of this, Corey All Uber. That's gonna be our new thing. So Corey All Uber gets his 100th career win. I kind of looked at that. I thought that was kind of low. Like, I don't know how long he's been in the league, but I thought 100 career wins would be. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure it's a very big accomplishment. But yeah.
Oh, seriously, congratulations, man.
Congratulations to Corey All Uber.
All Uber.
You should come on the podcast. That's just how it should be.
We won't call you Corey All Uber.
We won't call you Corey All Uber if you're on the podcast. We'll stop calling you that if you come on the pod. And maybe if you let us keep what?
That is not okay. That's like blackmailing.
No, we just won't call him it when he's on the podcast, but once he's like not with us, then we'll call him Corey All Uber still. Anyways, 100th career win for Corey. Great stuff. Amir Garrett got suspended 7 games for his part in the bench clearing brawls against the Cubs. Javier Baez challenged him that he wants to go at it with Amir Garrett. So very, very interesting. Very interesting stuff. I don't know how good of a fighter Javier Baez is. I'm not really sure that he's that great of a fighter, being honest. But yeah, interesting stuff to say the least.
For sure.
Yeah. Dustin May, some more injury news. Dustin May is out for the season. Disappointing. Dustin May is one of the best young pitchers in the league. He's in that rotation for the Dodgers, which is nasty rotation. And even with losing him, like, they're still the best rotation in baseball.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, like, I think any pitch, like, the top 3 pitchers in the Dodgers rotation would be the ace on the Blue Jays. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's insane. But yeah, Dustin May out for the year. It really sucks to see. But hopefully he can get better. He's having Tommy John, so hopefully he can rehab that quickly and obviously effectively as well, and get back on for the start of the 2022 season. Yeah, Trevor, what are your thoughts on May's season coming to an unexpected end?
That would suck. Tommy John surgery is bad too. Like, it doesn't seem bad because it happens all the time to people. And yes, people come back. But yeah, if you come back, it still affects you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like most injuries. That affects you long term. It's just not good. And if he doesn't come back, that is gonna suck.
Yeah, for sure.
But it could it could happen.
Like, yeah, he's gonna come back, and hopefully he's gonna be better than ever. I mean, like, he's only, I think it's his sophomore season. Like, you really hope that a guy like that can come back and be a huge part of the Dodgers organization going forward. And then more injury news. Luis Robert, another very young star in this league. He's out 3 to 4 months. So I think it was like a hip flexor tear or something like that. Something not very nice. He's out 3 to 4 months. Yeah, so that leaves the White Sox without Eloy Jimenez and Luis Robert, 2 of their young budding stars in their team that are going to be huge parts of their team going forward that could very well win MVPs in their careers. And to not have those guys right now is definitely they're definitely at a disadvantage with that, obviously. But I know Trevor hates the White Sox, so he's just going to dunk on them here. But Trevor, what are your thoughts on kind of just the way the White Sox are losing some of their star players?
It's not good. And then
you probably like it though because you're a White Sox hater. Trevor's not very happy with that. I guess.
Unless you're watching on the tube, you will see my face. Okay. It's not like for any team to lose their star players, it's not good. And
yeah.
Like, yes, them, and then the Blue Jays. We'll probably talk about this later. I won't talk about it. It's not good losing your star players. Yeah. And just sucks for them, and I hope they get better.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope that Luis Robert can come back and be a big part of that White Sox team that is going to prove Trevor wrong.
And promote the burger.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. The Yerminator.
Yeah, the Yerminator.
The Yerminator. You gotta check it out. We're gonna have to make a trip to Chicago. You know, we're gonna go see a White Sox game. We're gonna go get the Yerminator. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the burger.
Oh, that's man. The one. That's our most recent podcast name. Oh, check it out, episode 22.
Yeah, check it out. So yeah, and then just came down today. John Means, ace for the Baltimore Orioles. He throws a no-hitter against the Mariners. So big stuff there for John Means. I mean, he is a bright spot in that not so good pitching rotation that the Orioles have there. So here, let's look at Means stats here. He allows no hits, obviously, no runs, no earned runs. He didn't. Sorry, am I? It says he threw a no hitter, but it also says that he didn't give up a walk. So wouldn't that mean that he had a perfect game? Wouldn't that? I guess not, though. Maybe like they scored on an error, or maybe they got on base on an error or something like that. I have no idea. No idea what happened. But yeah.
No hitter, yeah.
12 strikeouts for Means in the matchup. So, I mean, very good performance out of there, and it's the 10th no-hitter in Orioles history and the first since 1991. So,
oh wow,
the Orioles have not had a no-hitter in 30 years until now. So, yeah, huge for the Orioles there. It's a bright spot for their team as they're very likely going to finish fifth in the AL East. So, yeah, good on.
Like first at the beginning of the season, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. That was like the first week, though.
Ooh.
Good on.
They're not doing
good on John Means. Good on the Orioles. Yeah, and congratulations on that. That brings us now. Guess what that means, Trevor? You know what that means?
To the
what time?
Blue Jays report.
Blue Jays review. Yes, let's go.
Oh yeah, I said report. Yep.
What?
I said report. Same thing. Let's go.
It's fine. Anyways, so we're here now. Blue Jays review. I don't remember exactly where I don't know. Oh, we left off on the Wednesday last week. So the Blue Jays are 3-3 since our last podcast. They swept the Atlanta Braves. They lost one of the Nationals. They've lost both that they've played against the Athletics so far. They've got 4 against the Athletics though. So, just we gotta settle down a little bit.
Athletics are crazy good right now.
They're good now, yeah, for sure. The beginning of the season didn't look too good, but then they went on a 13-game win streak, so that kind of helped them a little bit. The A's are looking good. Robbie Ray is on the mound tonight for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have looked good. Trevor, who is your MVP for the past week?
This was tough because there's 2 players that stand out right now.
Yeah.
You have one, Steven Matz, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick him again. He
Yeah.
is still the top for his team in every single attribute. This guy is crazy,
Yep.
and I don't even know what to say. Like
Yeah.
7 home runs, an average of 340, and then
Yep.
20 RBIs.
Yeah.
Crazy good right now.
He's looking real good. So I'm gonna split it. I'm gonna split mine because I have two guys here that I think that are worthy of that MVP. The MVP of the week. We got number one. We got Danny Jansen. Danny Jansen gets a hit this week. That's what we like to see. Yes. Danny Jansen gets a hit this week. No disrespect to Danny Jansen. He's a phenomenal defensive catcher. The offense isn't always there sometimes, you know? Like, I think what is his slash line right now? Slash 9 is 0.073, 164, 91. Not very good. That is not very good. But yeah, he got a hit this week, so we're giving Danny Jansen. But then that brings us to a guy his averages may not have been that phenomenal this week. But you know what? He played baseball games. George Springer, 2 homers, 3 hits.
I'd like to talk about him in a bit, though.
3 RBIs. You know, he got walked twice. You see that? That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see here.
It's the best thing out of everything you just said about him.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So we're liking what we're seeing from George Springer so far, aside from the fact that in the last game against the Braves, he came out because he had tired legs. Not sure I'm loving that, but you know, precautionary things. We gotta keep our guys healthy. We've already had.
Gotta make sure your legs are okay.
Exactly. We've had enough guys that are that have been out with injury. We don't need to have more guys out. So, yeah. Also, like to mention a little bit of Leaders news. Alejandro Kirk is out for at least 6 weeks. So Reese McGuire is coming up, I would think. Yeah, that's nothing much. I mean, yeah. What can you do?
So the thing with Springer, he's actually out day to day right now.
Yeah, he hasn't played. He hasn't played against the Athletics yet. I don't think.
Yeah, so. he should play tonight.
He might play tonight. We'll see. I'll look at the lineups right now and see if he's in.
But yes, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I guess it's the same thing that he had like a while ago. So.
No, Springer isn't in tonight.
He's just having leg problems.
Springer's out.
Yeah, he's not in tonight.
No, you got Simeon, Bichette, Guerrero, Hernandez, Grichuk, Biggio, Gurriel, Panic, McGuire. So, yeah, McGuire's in tonight. And
he's on the mound tonight.
Robbie Ray's on the mound tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 1-1 with a 2.78 ERA. So, 20 strikeouts on the year. Solid numbers for Robbie Ray. He was injured to begin the year, so he hasn't had as much action as some of the other pitchers had. And the Blue Jays are heading back to Buffalo June 1st. So they will be back in Buffalo, which is closest to Canada you can get at this point. So really, I think Canada may as well just adopt like Buffalo and Minnesota as like Canada already at this point. Might as well. Might as well just take all that land. Yeah. Trevor, do you have anything else in the Blue Jays?
I got nothing.
So we're obviously a baseball and hockey podcast, but you know, I just want to mention a little bit of football. We had the draft this week, you know, just a little bit of things. Congratulations to Trevor Lawrence on being drafted first overall. Him and his running back from college, Travis Etienne, both went in the first round to the Jaguars. So they're going to be a much improved team. I'm telling you, my guy, Justin Fields, goes to the Bears at 11. That's the guy I want to win, you know? I'm becoming a part-time Bears fan now just because I like Justin Fields that much. You know,
Wow. Wow.
Justin Fields. I like him. You know what I mean? I think I first found out about him because he was on this Netflix. They have this Netflix show where they like follow like some of the top quarterback recruits in high school to like their path through their senior season, and like
you really
going
like
off to
that
college.
episode with him in it?
Yeah, like they do like they do a full season with like they'll do 3 quarterbacks for a season. So Justin Fields was in like season 2, and he's my guy. I was cheering for him at Ohio State. Too bad he didn't get the chip this year. I thought he had a good chance, but Alabama was too good. But yeah, Justin Fields. I really hope he does well. The Bears kind of suck, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. It'll all be good.
That was very thorough. Bears suck, but that's okay, man.
The Bears suck, which kind of sucks, but it's all good. And yeah, and like some earth-shattering news in the football world, Aaron Rodgers wants out of the Green Bay Packers.
Really?
Yeah, he wants.
That's someone I know, and I don't know much.
Yeah, exactly. Aaron Rodgers wants out of the Green Bay Packers. He says that the only way he's coming back to Green Bay is that if they fire the GM. He might come back if they fire the GM. So, he said either they trade him, they fire the GM, or he retires. So, if they don't trade him and they don't fire the GM, he says he's just going to retire. So
I think he's going to be traded.
Yeah, like you might as well trade him for the assets if he says he's going to retire. If you don't want to get rid of your GM.
And then he's going to play 2 more years.
He says his list of the teams he'll go to is the Raiders, the 49ers, and the Broncos. So, yeah, that's kind of the way it's looking there. Yeah, that's about all I got there. That brings us to the final part of the episode. The Weather Network heavily defeated. Can I go first?
I don't have one, so yep, you go first.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just go with the George Springer tired legs. You can go with that.
Okay.
Mine is Jesus Luzardo of the Oakland Athletics. Jesus Luzardo, he broke his pinky on his desk while playing video games. So he's on the IL now. That's a real tough break.
Dude, he's getting his franchise team stacked out when he lost the finals. That's probably why he broke his pinky.
Yeah, so I was the one podcast I listened to is 39 podcast, baseball podcast for Barstool Sports with Jared Carrabis and Dallas Braden. Dallas Braden played for the Oakland Athletics in the MLB, and he threw a perfect game in his career. But he plays the show against Jesus Luzardo. He wasn't playing him when this injury happened, but he knows that he plays a lot. But yeah, Luzardo, that's a real tough way for that to happen. I can imagine the coaching staff and the management probably not too thrilled about that.
This is like, I mean, it's not as bad. This is like the Patrick Laine thing. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go on YouTube, search up Canadian Jock.
I love how you still remember the exact channel, like how we watched that YouTube video like 3 years ago.
It was kind of funny.
It's like 2.5 years ago. But still.
True.
It was true though. I don't know.
I agreed with his theories. I honestly did.
He might still be on the Fortnite train. You never know. He might still be on that Fortnite train. But we're gonna have to see there what happens. He's a great young pitcher coming up, so hopefully not too much punishment, but I can also see if management and coaching, the coaches would be disappointed to say the least.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's some big stuff. We're probably gonna have What's next week's schedule look like? Let's see here. So next week, we're probably gonna have our regular episode out on the we would record the 11th, Tuesday the 11th, so we would have it out Wednesday the 12th. That's how our schedule works. But the next week it's 2 episodes a week, so we would probably, Trevor, we'd probably have to record. The Monday is the 17th. We'd probably have to record the Sunday. Like we would record on, we're going to start recording Mondays and Thursdays, so you guys can have episodes Tuesdays and Fridays. But for next week, we may have to record the first one on a Sunday due to the fact that, wait, is that not going to work?
We'll have to see.
Okay, we'll have to see. Maybe we'll do it on the Saturday. Or the Friday even would work. Like, I don't even know.
I think the Sunday would be better, but we'll have to see. Yeah.
We'll talk about it, because as it looks right now, it is very likely that the NHL playoffs will probably start Monday the 17th. So we want to have a preview.
Okay.
We want to have a preview episode for you then. Yeah, maybe we'll have a guest.
So would one of our episodes just be NHL based, or would we kind of do both?
We would have a little bit of MLB, but it would be kind of, most of it would be NHL focused. I got someone in mind we might be able to have on as a guest. He's a big Bruins fan. Maybe we'll have him on to talk about his team and get a little bit into it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So like to Trevor, you don't have anything else you want to talk about here? I don't think.
I got nothing else.
All right. So I'd like to thank you all for listening or watching, whatever you're doing. Go check us out. Check us out on our YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Can't forget about the TikTok. Exactly. You cannot forget about the TikTok. And
yeah.
I even added Trevor's personal Instagram account to the link tree, so go check that out too. You got to go check that out. So anyways, I'd like to thank you all for listening, and we will see you next week.